Hello and welcome to Devcast Ops. I just realised Mike's in the shop. How embarrassing. It's been a while. Yeah, life has happened, but we have found a way and we're now back to try and remember and carry on the console config stuff we've been doing. Where last time we meant to do this, but got sidetracked on something else that I can't 100% remember what went wrong, but something went wrong on our platform and we fixed it. So this time we're gonna get envoy set up, and I'm gonna say that, and hopefully we won't get sidetracked with something else important.
Last time it was that none of our cert renewal scripts had triggered.
That one,
So
which is fun because the way we're doing proxying and certs now, actually no, they're the internal certs, so it's different.
it was because we updated the Cloudflare stuff to point to new domains, which works lovely, but we didn't update all the script locations. So when they tried to hit the endpoints, it was like, no.
But job for later, we should actually change all our certs that the services show to be origin certs from Cloudflare, because it means if a random person somehow got past Cloudflare, the SSL wouldn't be happy. And we could even do MTLS and get it so things like console only accept requests from Cloudflare in the future.
Have some fun stuff there when we're spinning up more agents and they want to talk to the servers, but those are slightly different certificates.
Yeah, I've been starting to, with my client, we're using Cloudflare, so I'm starting to like look at what Cloudflare can actually do, and wow, it can do a lot.
Yeah, right. It's hard to remember where we were last time and what we need to do. We've just checked through our config, and what it's saying here, so things that we need to change is connect enabled true and our
to share the screen
to be open. Oh yeah, that would probably be useful.
There you go. Pretty sure I forgot last time for a bit. Screen is now shared.
Yeah, so the bits that I'll make this bigger as well. I made everything else bigger, but the bit it's saying it wants to be set up is having connect enabled set to true, which does default to false. So we've added that, and our gRPC ports we'll be using the TLS version as we've set up all of our certificates previously. So this one should be 8503 for us, and hopefully that's not going to.
But that should be
later some.
That should be hidden from us, or hidden from Nomad. It should just, that's how console connects.
Yeah,
hopefully
we can have a mess around with network namespace and looking at ports if things go really wrong, but I hope we don't have to go that far down. And then so this looks like what we need. So config TLS we have set up. I think we have it so it's default, so it'll pull the same files for the gRPC. And it's proxy. And the bit we want to care about is probably just Nomad, where we'll need the CNI and the envoy container. So all of our Nomad client nodes on the network must have the CNI plugin installed, which I don't know if we did or not. We have one CNI plugin installed. Anyway,
I can't remember if this is the project I did a fancy way of installing plugins, or that was something else.
They all blend together as well.
Yep. It's probably easier just to go into DCO slash. Yeah. You got your main. In your main, there's create plugin.
Path item state directory owner.
Yeah, with items, so you just add it to that list. Wait, assuming it's on assuming the Nomad driver is just in release.hashicorp, there's just a list of plugins, because that's how we get the Podman one. Line 29. You should just be able to, assuming that it's available on releases.
I believe it is, but we can go and check that. The other thing is we'll need to go back and check which one to grab. So with Envoy, there's a compatibility matrix, which I think is here. I'm flicking through Envoy proxy configurations. So we're on console version 1.20. So we can go up to 1.33 and then this one. Yeah. Let's have a look for Envoy, if I can spell. Yeah, so Envoy 1.330. Oh, I always find it funny how the list is like, here you can go up to 1.34, but in the ones they actually you have to pull, they only have 1.33. Happy to go latest?
Yes. Don't we just need to install the CNI plugin? It's not Nomad. It's just the pure CNI plugin.
The CNI.
Nomad uses CNI reference plugin. To use transparent proxy mode, Nomad client will also need the console CNI plugin installed.
Console.
That one.
1.8.
Do we have a console version?
No,
the consoles. Yeah, the consoles. That's not linked to console because consoles on like 21.
Console's 20. Yeah, just seeing if there's anything. Here's data planes. External. Uses this console CNI plugin. Does it care about the version?
I didn't see anything talk about versions, so I don't think it does.
All right, in that case, we'll just take the latest one. I like how we're using some beta plugins.
It's the exact 2. Well, he's actually still a beta, as we've proven.
Yes, maybe we should go to a later version of that at some point.
Is there even a later version of Exec 2?
Probably.
Oh yeah, they're out of beta now.
Oh, is that right?
And then version will be.
Yeah, I'm just going to check that this is following that format, because otherwise we're going to have a bad day.
You want to go into the link?
There we go. Cool. There'll be that one. Yeah, no, this one. Out of the.
No, we want AMD. Just because the top one you're editing is the ARM one. You want to edit both of them probably.
Also CNI 1.8 and then refit the underscore. And then
Name, version.
Linux. Yeah, cool. That'll fit in fine.
Yeah.
Despite me copying the wrong link. Version.
Well, it's fine. That's the ARM one. You just want to also edit the AMD one.
We don't put the. It's baked into the URL build.
Isn't there an AMD URL? Because there's 2 URL. This block appears twice.
Yes, and I have just closed all the settings. Sorry.
Control Shift T will open if you just shut things.
There's this AMD here. That's what we want.
The Ansible code will do all for you. It's just a different block because it's not done particularly well.
No, that's what we're going through. Yeah, so that's fine.
I think it's will be the block above what you're currently editing will be the AMD one, yeah.
Oh, should have done submodules. Why do we have? Oh yeah, we're messing around on.
Because I installed it on a Raspberry Pi. Okay. I still want to, but my Pi was overheating from. It was either overheating or having power issues or something. It wasn't particularly happy. But yeah, that's why all the client stuff also supports ARM. We should really variabilize this.
Turn this into a nice list or a map for us instead.
Yeah, it's fine as long as you put it everywhere. Yeah, the locations.
Yeah, no, I think we're good.
Unzip everything. Cool. Does the unzip cause a restart? Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
That's all you need to do on the box, isn't it?
Yeah, we have in a second. We have policies that to worry about. That's fine. Then we can start messing with this. So I think it has a default address that we just try and pull it from.
Yeah, because that was the issue you had when you did it before, is they didn't want to use the default address, which made everything far more complicated.
God, I can't remember. Where's our run book? Is it?
It's Ansible playbooks. And then we have run.sh, which you just need to pass the file.
Push this probably.
I mean, you should, but it'll run from local.
I've been working on VDIs for ages, so brain's still in Windows mode.
You just need to work from Windows at home as well.
I'm not at my main residence at the moment, so normally I have a keyboard, a mechanical keyboard, which I have, and I use it exclusively for Windows, and just use the laptop keyboard for Mac. But it's been a little while because I've been moving about lately, so I haven't had that luxury for a while, and my brain's now converting the Mac keyboard. Run is, we pass it the playbook. What is the test at the moment? Console client.
We want to this is a Nomad thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Do we have Nomad on here? No.
Copy it for me if you just want to. This file's going to end up being main.yaml, but just commented out what we don't want, which probably isn't a bad thing.
I'm trying to remember which role it was in now.
The Green Nomad client. Yeah, Nomad client. The last thing.
Oh. Why is it not just one?
Because run, it's not executable. Well, no, it's
Yeah, it is.
executable. So I don't know. I always go dot backslash. Yeah, because if you don't do dot backslash, it looks at your path.
Homebrew. I'm still terrified of updating Ansible.
It's never a good idea. It's never once worked for me. Though as we start getting more into the container and serverless worlds, there is a level of like we have yeah, maybe someday we should try it. One of us should update Ansible and we should make a stream out of it. But
yeah, it would be something that'd be nice to have a full like test suite for it, because I've had it break so many things, and it doesn't look like it's broken. It's just your playbook stopped working.
that unzip hasn't unzipped what I wanted it to. That's not hit the new line.
No, it hasn't. Did I do something foolish and not push, or was that just? Yeah.
That would do it. Do you not pull? Just I could have sworn I saw you type git pull at the start of this.
I thought I did as well, but maybe not. Maybe probably in a different repo.
Oh, maybe.
Do we rebase or do we merge? I can't remember.
I think I generally do merge, which I think is debatable because it's not that great, because it means you get merge commits whenever you forget to pull a branch.
Oh, here we go.
It says you got no merge conflicts, so like the fact it did that means it's happy.
Just all the little M's in here that I was seeing, but I realized that's for a different repo. Right, let's try again. The other thing that I need, that people talk to me about, though, one day we'll spend time on, is the difference between of how to use switch properly. Because someone said it's more efficient than checkout, but
Yes,
it's kept on breaking every time I used it.
I still use checkout because that's the one that's ingrained into my brain. That one's trying CNI now, so that was correct.
Yeah, it helps when you push.
So we should now have the clients should have more information now. Oh, client 0 is down. Oh no, client 0.
Client 0 is down when we started.
Yeah.
I don't know why, probably certificate issues, but we'll just ignore that for now.
Yeah.
Failed jobs.
Does it give a?
I think it has like an envoy.
No, all the metadata there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we get.
Docker.io envoy proxy connect. So hopefully this will just work.
Yeah, because we're not trying to do weird things. The weird thing we're trying to do is Podman.
Yeah, Podman may still mess with this, but we'll see. We have very few happy jobs.
Yeah, our platform is not happy. I didn't realize what, like a month and something of
just left alone with no one checking on it.
yeah.
Do we have consul in here?
Yes, if you set a service that's not yeah, that so you're on a console block, but that service is on console.
This is always fun when you put traffic into envoy and you can serve traffic to traffic itself. You have your endless loop. What does it want for our block? Connect. I'll see if this works. The last time we tried to do this, it failed horribly, but we can. I wish the edit button didn't disappear. Yeah.
We certainly always seem to get confused by what's happening.
Why?
You're getting some weird errors. Web server is down.
Something is not happy. I wonder if there's anything.
I mean, that could be our box being unhappy.
No, let's wait. Did we have? I guess we. June. Are we in July? I guess we do have log rotate if the 19th is the most recent.
Yeah, I don't know how.
We might need to be a
good
little
it
bit
is.
more aggressive. Or just do the lazy thing and touch a bigger disk.
Certainly don't want to be doing that.
Pre-run failed. Alacrity. Pre-run hook. Group services failed. Getting address. Check live. Hotel.
But that's something's failed because Hotel's not up. Because like Hotel's not up. That's Alloy's failing because Hotel's not up. Like that's not serve well.
My weird. These are all client actually.
Yeah.
Let's just do what we did out there and try again. Less error? Just unknown?
Pass error. Let's try clicking plan and see if you'll ever.
Oh, okay. Yeah, these ones are in there. Consul connect Sayoko found in group traffic, task group, validation failed, task group, service validation failed, one error, service check validation.
Oh, it's TCP check.
So it doesn't like that.
We need to be doing a HTTP check probably to a endpoint.
I can't just comment that in one block because it's not in VS Code. And then network port.
Is that not fine? Just having the static ports?
It needs to be bridge. That was the other project.
Oh, requires bridge network. That's. Oh yeah, because it's you don't set port. Do you set ports?
It's been a while. I don't think so.
It's so you still set the port, but there's a mode option.
So
those are the same. And then in the network block itself, it's mode equals bridge.
I presume this one's quotes.
Yeah. There's also a chance that the static stuff isn't happy. Oh yeah, you don't have enough permission to.
Can I steal this from Vault? Do we? No, we don't manage on Nomad tokens from Vault. I have to go to one pass. Dude.
They're in, yeah, or they're in HCP Vault. Well, that still lasts.
Yeah, I saw that was being end of life.
Yeah, we should really do something about that soon. I'm curious if when the end of life, if our bugs that we caused is going to cause problems.
That would be quite funny if we ended up breaking the.
Hey, I just wanted a number to start my thing.
That was completely reasonable.
Oh, do we?
Oh, I need to. Oh, I cleared all my cookies, and now my one pass thing is completely broken.
Clearing cookies is a brave thing to be doing.
Yeah. Well, it kind of fixed something. So I think HTTP might be better than one pass for now.
I also don't know if we updated it in one pass. I don't know if I updated it in one pass because it's an HTTP now, which we would like to do. So why store it in another puzzle manager? I mean, you could also just commit the code to GitHub.
That is true. Well, the code is committed to GitHub, but it's. Do we build it in our Packer launchers?
No, sorry, the job plan.
Yeah.
The plan that's failing, you could just push that to GitHub.
I'm not sure if I have that repo. I just have the old Nomad one.
Nomad core? Yeah, and then it's files, and there'll be a traffic file there.
Yeah. This will be wildly out of date.
I don't know how much we've touched on this recently. Oh, yeah. Okay. Every file's changed. That's fair.
Yeah, I haven't messed around with this for ages. I'm normally lazy and fiddle in the UI.
So I blocked it, so we can't. I think there is a namespace that you can just fiddle with. It's either test or the same as your name. So you could deploy it to a different namespace, and that might work.
Sure, we can try that.
If I knew what our Nomad policies are provisioned, is Nomad? You've got.
I've got my horrible error again. I don't know why this keeps on popping up. I think I need to clear out a load of stuff on this laptop. I've been doing weird things lately.
I found a Nomad policy, which is not the correct one because this gives everyone full access.
I feel you can't see the policies in the UI.
You can. I just don't think I think OIDC Vault doesn't have a lot of access.
That makes sense.
Trying to force us to do things properly.
Anyway, road equals bridge. This might solve two problems as well as my
as you're having issues with doing that, with pushing anyway.
my commenting stuff isn't working.
It's because it thinks it's plain text, so it doesn't know how to comment it.
Uh,
You have some very loud birds behind you.
It's some parakeets have set up on the roof.
Can I hear it?
It's not a whole load I can do about that, unfortunately.
It's fine.
If I shut all the windows, I will just boil alive at the moment.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Cool. Let's give this a go.
It's just funny because it's one of those things. I assume because you're wearing headphones, they're probably not that loud to you. But your microphone is doing a good job at picking them up.
It's interesting because I've changed mics to something that I thought would be a little bit more kind of short range on the audio, but apparently not. Or maybe that
it's probably quite loud.
Yeah, I can hear them through my headphones.
Oh, okay. I'm curious if this is going to work. Just remember how to log into Terraform. I've been not allowed to touch like proper Terraform in so long that kind of forget some of these things.
Oh, we're doing something with GitLab Terraform today. Well, I wasn't. Someone else was doing it on my behalf. They haven't given me access to the repo I need, but they broke it because essentially they ran into a pagination issue in GitLab where I think like the claims that the tokens in it comes, all the projects comes up on a page basis. So it pulled the first 20. The one it needed was on the 21st page. Was on the second page, so it didn't get that permission. And then that meant it couldn't run the stuff because the JWT couldn't match the claims.
Oh God.
So the solution to that was they've increased the pagination to 100, which is just delaying the problem.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, I'm having to do. It's the first time I've had to use open source workspaces.
Oh, how are you finding them?
They're good. I'm being very careful to not build a system that I couldn't easily port to HTTP Terraform.
You learned from our previous client where it was open source workspaces that were used in a sensible way, but had gone so extensively that you'd have to rewrite the entire code base.
Well, you were doing the like pull in the code at runtime stuff, which I'm not doing. Currently, I'm not. So it's just storing it on S3 with the prefixes. Though if you forget to update the workspace when you copy a repo, you get some weird behavior.
You're using S3 as your backend?
Yeah.
Are you skipping the DynamoDB table now?
Yep. I've only occasionally had to log into S3 to delete the log file.
Fairness, when I was doing that on Azure, which kind of worked in a similar way for its blob storage years back, we'd occasionally have to go in and delete lock files.
I need to add some level of like clean up, always one step that just because it's when you cancel a plan, it still puts the lock in place. Though granted, because where I'm doing the split, part of me is like, actually, do I just run a plan with no lock?
Oh, I have a feeling this isn't going to work.
Oh yeah, I agree. I think it's this is definitely feels like it's timing out problem. Where does this hit?
I think this runs through the agent.
This is the
That's my
wrong address.
suspicion.
Can you? No, it doesn't. It's just
No,
the wrong
is it
address. Can
just-
you can you
yeah.
cancel it? I'll edit the variables.
Yeah.
Yeah, the variables will still have the ports, which we've obviously hidden. I like the fact in Cloudflare I was able to do the port stuff. I am constantly shocked how much Cloudflare can do.
Is there any fees associated with what we're doing in Cloudflare?
No.
That's nice.
Oh, well, sorry. We own a domain. We pay them £10 a year for a domain.
If we're doing like load balancing and port forwarding, it's kind of pretty good. Are you going to trigger a new run, or do you want me to?
I have.
Retrigger. Oh, error.
It's really not happy. (521) is why are we getting that error?
Unexpected response. What is a 521? Is it?
It's generally a Cloudflare thing. Okay, let's.
Web server is down. Connection time down.
It's when Cloudflare and your server can't talk to each other.
I wonder if this is what was kind of getting my weird errors earlier.
Maybe.
I also think our server's probably running very close to full whack.
Something we might want to do soon-ish is maybe restart rebuild the servers.
Yeah.
There we go. I did another plan. Plan now works. There's also a level, I think, where Cloudflare is a bit clever. And if it's the first time you've hit a address before, it doesn't fully go through the first time. Because it's like it does like edge stuff and tries to do caching and all that sort of stuff. So I wonder how much there may be some of that in the backdrop that's causing us issues. I may need to turn. Actually, is caching turned on? Because we really shouldn't have caching for this stuff. Difficult stops caching. Configuration. I don't know if we actually have just the standard CNI installed.
I wonder if my rerun swaps.
Well, no, but that's talking about the CNI plugin. I don't think we have the actual CNI plugin.
It unzipped all of them when I ran the Ansible. Oh no, yeah, we don't.
But yeah, that's not the actual CNI plugin that gives you bridge.
Where is the CNI plugin? Because we installed it for using GCP as storage at one point.
Did we?
When we were using CNI previously, did we not install the CNI plugin, or is it a different CNI plugin that we need?
No, that's not CNI. That's the storage one. CSI.
Oh, CSI, yeah.
Yeah. If you go to, I'll show you the doc. on Discord. There's the Linux post installation steps that gives you the block, the GitHub block you need to run to install the CNI. So the next bit, that's just install Nomad. It's the post.
So CNI export.
So it's a GitHub plugin.
It's just for clients we need this, or do we need it on the server as well?
I think it's just Nomad clients that need it. Because again, it's just for clients to be able to bind to the bridge interface.
Quick plan directory.
So it's up to you whether you want to try and turn this command block into multiple Ansible steps, or whether you just want to run the command.
I was probably just going to run the command, or I'll have a look at what it is and see if.
Well, it's curl make a directory and then unzip to directory. Some cars are racing outside your work.
I know. Causing all sorts of problems. All the noises today. And
Are you missing a line?
don't think so.
Oh, you're missing the Makedown and the tar. I think you just didn't copy it.
I hit this. It's not. I think it's just not playing ball today. Yeah, it just doesn't want to pull those lines. Interesting.
I assume the copy is a separate thing, and they probably just probably found a bug on the actual website.
Oh, we'll pull that time. So CNI, Arch CNI, we can pull from.
We already have that.
You already have that. An architecture.
The numbers, the words are different, which is why we do the split. But for now,
do you want to do it just as one, or should I do it in two giant blocks?
Let's just get AMD to work.
Cool.
Let's not worry about the other ones. Let's not worry about being able to do multiple architectures.
Download.
Because I would rather have it working, and we can get it to work on a Raspberry Pi later.
URI, that's download.
Yeah, it's get URL. You've got the block literally beneath it.
I can't remember what URI is.
URI gets the information about the endpoint without pulling the endpoint, I think. No, I may be wrong.
Plugin version.
I would have no problem if you hard code all this for now.
I will at least do this plugin version. That seems to make sense. Plugin version, CNI plugin, Arch.
Which is AMD 64.
Not 65, 64.
Architecture we don't know about. God, I turned my brightness up and now it's gone bright again and I'm just really washed out.
I haven't looked at my colour for a little bit. I assume
You're fine.
It's slowly going to get darker and slowly going to fade away. As
my problem is the light is to my left, and at one point before the sun started coming out, my entire right hand side of my face was just in shadow, which is not useful. You failing to control C?
Yeah, you can just hear the
annoyance.
P1.6.2.
It's where you start right clicking everything just so you don't have the shame of accidentally using the wrong keybinds. I can just go to temp.
Yeah, I'm just thinking what it's called. Thinking CNI. I guess we need to unzip it in a later command.
I mean, yeah, just use CNI plugins or something.
Yeah. Variabilize, and then we can maybe do something smart later. I could do something really cursed.
Just gonna mix all of the different writing types, font types.
Well, we have it from here, so just gonna take the version and have that as the file name.
Can you at least do like underscore CNI after it?
Underscore.
Yeah, at least like do something to specify it's like the CNI plugin.
Should it be before
CNI underscore, and then maybe give it a file type.
What is it? TGZ?
I know file types are purely arbitrary, but
cool. Let's put this in for now.
The other architectures don't get CNI.
It's not allowed. Okay, cool. Nice.
We probably want to make the directory in the directory block. I think we've got at the top that makes directories. Yeah, create plugin directories just takes with items inside of there.
I'm now starting to double guess myself my shortcuts.
It's fine. If you think twice, it's better than not copying and pasting.
Yeah, that is true. Make the and then expand. An archive. It's not source.
She's got it on. It'll be
SRC.
SRC. No. Sources temp. I was preparing this on today. It's using AI for the autocorrect.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's like kind of cool, but also it does certainly like to hallucinate.
Looking at converting a platform from AWS to Azure, and I would love just to take the entire Terraform module, dump it in an LLM, and just see how close it got.
If you had an approved LLM.
Yeah, I did ask the client if they had one. They quietly said nothing. but I did ask an AI to generate the module that I needed just to see what it was doing, because I had a bit of time, and it gets like 80% of it, because it's a fairly standard use case for what I wanted. But then some of like the sharing stuff, that just does things that won't ever work, because it's not how things.
Well, we had it when we used to pass in a list of AWS account IDs, like hard-coded account IDs that are stored somewhere else in that repo. And it got the first one right and then hallucinated the other two. Which is like, I could see how the first one's right. That's the number I recognize, and not check the other two.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get there eventually. Right. Download, unarchive.
Unzip. Made the folder. Go for it. Whack it in.
The other classic one is just not saving.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's... Yeah, you just editing clients. Like, is this the right one? But yeah, we're just messing with the client.
I really want to rewrite these now, so they just turn this into AMD64 and as some defaults. Oh, I didn't like that. Could not find our access temp.
You need to do remote for your unzip.
Yeah. Have you ever messed with Git emails?
No. But I know they're a thing because they're a thing. That's how like the original Linux people shared the source code or something weird like that.
Yeah, something that would be quite. I want to like look into at some point and have it mess around with. Because in theory, if you could get it to, whenever you merge something, just automatically email people via Git, it makes so many clients happy if they could get their automatic notifications.
From my computer, I'm going to email you anytime I merge, anytime I push, you will find out what I'm doing.
It wouldn't surprise me if that got put into some companies' like software engineer tracking software to make sure their devs were being productive.
It's all just nonsense. My Nomad token expired. Okay, so we should now have a.
Should now be trying to place it.
Console Connect. Oh, I didn't even see the Console Connect things at the top. No, it's the.
It's still pending. Constraint attribute plugin CNI version bridge Simba greater than.
It's not.
8.4.
Nomad's not picked it up. Do you want to log into the box and just make sure that it's like put in the right location? Because my worry is it's like inside a folder inside the thing. It's opt CNI bin, I think, is what it's looking for.
Yeah, I'll just double check opt CNI bin. That probably.
Nope. Did not make.
How do we manage that?
And it said it's making it, yeah.
I wonder if it needs
Oh,
recursive.
which server is 10.20.57?
Oh yeah, it's just in the client.
It's just taking the one that's not working. Is it because your thing's failing?
No, it's my my inventory is not set up right.
Oh, okay.
I think I have my inventory still or this inventory is still set up to be just have the separation between server and client.
Someday. Doesn't mean all the console stuff, console sin, client stuff that it was saying was already there. Because I think this is where gathering facts doesn't work.
Yeah, because the servers, I think, but that was when the server was. Why is it timing out?
Because it's trying to get every networking interface and stuff. Like the client, like there's too many open. It's the too many open files error. Like we can't gather facts on a Nomad's client.
If we can't gather facts, we can't do decisions like architecture.
We could just hard code it for now.
Decisions, yeah.
Because ostensibly, I would love to get to a position where we can just go, oh, the client's not working, just pave it.
Yeah.
You'll still need to set the architecture.
Yeah. I just wanted to see what it is like when it errors out about. That's what architecture.
Yeah, that you just literally should just have to set that, and then it'll be fine.
The lazy way, just run it again to find the error message.
I mean, I imagine this one should work unless we're going to tear the client down.
Yeah, it's changing things.
Just a shame it won't restart to the very end.
It's not that longer play, fortunately.
Well, Nomad's no longer up.
We killed this entirely.
Well, yeah. It's fun. We now get the fun Cloudflare. Oh, something's gone wrong error.
No, it's just rebooted. I should have put a tail in that. Oh, it's autopilot for a second. This takes so long to scroll through these logs. I guess there's so many alloy logs. Okay.
Yeah, failed result, exit code.
Rain running after the unit stopped. There's still some processes. Let's create plugin node that. The plugin was not compiled for this architecture.
It looks like architecture is EMX8664, whereas we've got AMD64.
Playing about the console one.
I don't think I know what that means.
I guess that's just going to have a look in that folder. CD. Nomad plugins?
Yeah, some of that.
God, I got helicopters now and everything. It's been a real busy evening.
Yeah, you've got
all of the noise.
Well, we should probably finish soon.
Yeah. It's Nomad. Data.
What's
plugins.
EM?
That doesn't tell me anything useful. Um, 1.80 is it installed in the right place? Is the only other thing that comes to mind. See the consul CNI plugin. Oh, we could apps get it apparently. Manual.
I mean, manual, I think is what we're doing, isn't it?
Yeah. No, it's just port cal. Yeah, it needs to go to ops CNI bin, not okay.
Isn't that where we put it?
This console CNI, we put CNI plugins.
Oh, so, okay. This is going to be a faff to do. Maybe we should. I know you're away for a couple of weeks, but maybe we should call it a stream. And
yeah, because we essentially need.
But then you have to specify the address, because the address is different. The lazy way will be the unzip, the final unzip from the Nomad driver. In there, take a destination. So in here, you could just put dest, and then for all three of them. I suppose we should use pointing to quotes.
Yeah.
Suppose seeing if we can run this together, cluster backups, but not a bad thing to be doing.
And then this one needs to be this. No, repo. Push. And then I'll push this. After It's interesting. No, that says deactivated. It was still shutting down, I guess, when I hit it the first time.
You could do a -F as we're following the journal.
Well, if it's going to reboot, we just want to see if it spins up.
That's true. Nope. Looks like the same. Oh,
yeah, I've realized why as well.
I was chatting to someone earlier today about this, about why state matters.
Let's see.
You're even in the right folder.
I know.
I'll give it a restart. Yeah, they're like, why state matters? It's like, you can't delete things if you don't have a state file. And it's up. Just like that.
Cool.
It's still not fully up, but traffic is pending as well.
That's good. Well, maybe we can leave it on a cliffhanger and come back next week and let people know how it went.
Oh, yeah. I mean, hopefully. Well, you say that. You can see it's healthy.
Yeah, I guess we can check console quickly, see if it's there.
Console auth is a pain, though.
Hmm?
Console auth is a pain, though.
I have my ways.
Oh, yeah, you got your script that you want.
Oh, I say that. I try to use the API Explorer, but it very rarely works.
Ah, I thought something cool we could do with console. So console and Cloudflare, we could do it that if you go to the console API with a vault token and no console token set, it'll pull that vault token. It'll use the vault token, pull a console token, embed it into the header, and then send the request onto console.
Yeah, because this never works in the API Explorer for me.
Yeah, that'd be a cool thing to do. Maybe I'll try and work at that at some point.
Which I never know why that doesn't work. A little bit of me is suspicious of whether that is intentionally not working. But hey ho. We'll leave that for next time then. I can't be bothered to dig around.
Yeah.
Saying
Maybe I'll do a cheaty way of there's no world in which I do it. Actually, you've got a couple of weeks, maybe I will. Of injecting a console token if we have a vault token. Not that I think you could actually much use for what we're doing, because there's no way of like adding a header when you talk to console. Maybe I need to think through it a little bit.
I guess it depends how it caches the console token in the cookie. You could get it if you have a vault token, you go to console.
I don't have access to cookies. I have access to the request you're sending to console. Which I don't think is that much. Anyway, I suppose I have control. So yes, everyone, thank you very much for watching. We will probably be a couple more weeks until our next stream. Someone here has a wedding that's going to probably take a couple of time, and while he's moving, which is why he's not here.
One day he'll get his internet working.
No, he's got his internet working. It's just the 3-hour trip to and from is yeah, it's a thing. We're gonna sort our lives out and get back into streaming more. But yeah, until next time, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you follow on Twitch, on YouTube, like, share, subscribe. There's a bell. think there's other things that content creators say. But until next time, bye.
Bye.